Welcome back to the 2024 Cup of Greed. I am your host, as always, Dan, and with me are, of course, Max and Argyle.
Hi.
And we've got our competitors for this exhibition match.
Drew Petri
And
It's Petri.
Drew Petri.
Drew
And
Petri and our new challenger, another one of our bi-duelists who will be going on to the quarterfinals no matter the results of this match, Phantomo, the thief.
It is I, Phantomo, the famous Phantom Thief. You've probably never heard of me.
Correct.
I
haven't.
have stolen countless treasures. And now I've come to claim the greatest treasure of all, the Cup of Greed, which, as everyone knows, can only be exchanged through the medium of a duel. Therefore, I
Now
have
that is
stepped
true.
out of the shadows to steal the Cup of Greed. Legitimately!
We have no choice but to respect it. As people who live in the world of Yu-Gi-Oh, we understand that every bit of bureaucracy, trade, any really economy takes place through cards. So this is legitimate. This is all above board.
Max,
Hey,
again,
yeah.
who's doing this? This isn't a great treasure. It's not.
Are you sure?
Well, okay.
It's not.
Here's the thing.
It's full of rotten old spaghetti.
Promises of power is one thing. If they want to steal it, that's their fucking prerogative. They can do what they want with
He's
it.
not going to steal it. He's going to get it legitimately. I'm fine with
Excuse
that.
me,
If he
I'm
wants to enter the
raising my
tournament,
hand.
Yes.
what's
Drew,
up? What's up,
Drew?
Drew Petri?
Petri.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah, sorry. Just earlier, you said that this is one of our bi-duelists, and I want to make sure it's okay for me to try to beat them during Pride Month.
It's okay.
Yeah. Yes. That's okay.
You're
That's
allowed.
okay. You
Yeah,
get a free pass.
Okay.
Yeah. No. It's
Yeah.
okay.
We allow kink here.
Maybe like I can go to like Party City after this. I can get some like those like kind of
Some
fake
gold
plastic. No gold paint. I'll get like fake plastic gems, like the little rubies and emeralds and stuff.
How
Just
great
toss them
is-
in there.
Just nestle them in there with the spaghetti.
Yeah. Like a spicy meatball.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
No, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Gold spray paint and those like it'll pass off. It'll be good.
Okay. All right. Oh well, whenever y'all are ready, duelists.
Yeah.
Scissors beats paper, and Phantomo's going first.
Yeah, do either of you have like anything to say to... we've already started.
No, Drew's going
Dan,
first.
you need to swap the scene.
I have already taken care of it.
Okay. Just making sure.
Drew Petri taking that first turn. That's what it is in this exhibition match.
All right. I'm feeling a little better this time, so I'm gonna
Love to hear it.
set 2 cards. I should warn you that as a professional thief, I went and stole the most powerful deck so that I could use in the tournament. I stole the deck of the previous year's champion, the previous tournament, which may or may not have happened in an alternate dimension. It's not really clear, but I have stolen their deck, which you may remember went 2-0 for the entire tournament. This deck is invincible.
Oh.
Behold! Scrap Chimera!
Oh, that's right. It's all coming back to me. The juggernaut of a deck that this scrap deck is. Scrap
I don't
Chimera
think there was an alternate
swings.
dimension. I was there.
I might have been. I don't know. I don't know about the whole reconstituting after a teleportation. I could have been there. I could be a different Max than last year. It's impossible to say.
I'll have to check the Cup of Greed wiki.
Yeah.
And now I will set a few cards face down and end my turn. Alright, let me think. Alright, I'll summon my Argenix Ultimum. And I'm feeling lucky. I'll swing it here, guy.
Let's see what happens.
And I will activate the Dimensional Prison card,
Oh, that's how we
absorbing
got it.
your monster into another dimension.
Okay,
Prison.
I think
No.
That's one place you'll never find Phantomo.
That's good. I don't believe
When
in
you
prison.
think about it,
it's good. It's good that you're a law-abiding citizen.
Yeah, it's good that you, even if you aren't, I'm glad you don't have any Doritos on your
Ooh.
face.
Phantomo, yeah, Phantomo hits that MST to take out Rare Metal Morph, which would have powered up one of Drew's monsters.
Now I will sacrifice Chimera for the even more powerful Scrap Golem.
It's a refrigerator. My leftovers is in there.
And this nuclear-proof refrigerator can summon back the monster I sacrificed.
Oh.
Wait, Indiana Jones
Which
is in
means
there.
that the summon was free. You can see just how powerful this ultimate deck is.
Oh.
Mecha
yeah,
Bunny.
seems pretty powerful.
500 damage to Phantomo, but Drew has a empty field.
No,
Except a bunny
there's
come
another
back.
bunny.
By the way,
The bunny comes back.
It's
Unlimited.
Banooi's all the way down.
If there's one thing in life that can bring me some amount of joy, it's the bunnies.
You're certainly bringing me a
now
lot of joy.
Phantomo, you said you'll never be in prison. Is there somebody trying to put you in prison? Is there a Zenigata to your Lupin?
I have never watched Lupin the Third. But yes,
Just someone who's pursuing you, trying to arrest you, so on and so forth.
Yeah,
Maybe
there-
has some
I-
sexual tension.
yes, there is my nemesis, the detective whose name I have not come up with, because this backstory is actually very sketchy.
Oh,
Yeah,
we'll figure
Did
it
you
out
steal your
eventually.
backstory from someone as well?
Here's the problem, Phantomo. You might be leaning a little bit too hard into telling us about yourself this early in the tournament, considering you do have at least one more match to play.
We'll learn
Hey,
more in the
here's
future.
Here's
Maybe
the
you can,
question.
well, we'll see.
Broad
Who am I to
strokes.
say?
Broad strokes.
Broad strokes. This is a Venture Brothers character. That's right, Danny. Oh, an MST from Drew to take out Call of the Haunted. Now that is an MVP card if ever I seen one.
It
What do we
really
call it?
is.
The haunted.
Gen X
Gen X-
Turbine.
Gen X Green Lantern.
Try to destroy your scrap Chimera. Maybe it'll work. But so Phantomo has a question, because you said you're a phantom thief. Where do you keep all your stuff?
Well, as a gentleman phantom thief, I have an alter ego whose identity I cannot disclose. I am a wealthy man about town, and my vast mansion is full of the many treasures I have acquired.
Wow. Well,
Well, maybe. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say maybe I could see it sometime, but
we'll never find out.
I don't
If
think
you
I
do-
would
Phantomo
do
is
that.
a-
We'll
If
never
you can
know.
deduce my secret identity, perhaps you will be able to tour my grand mansion sometime.
Yeah.
Now I will
Okay.
summon Scrap Car, which immediately destroys itself,
Oh.
and I will use its effect to reacquire Scrap Chimera.
Oh.
And then, behold, the power of Scrap Golem!
Ooh, I love that guy.
That's pretty good.
All right. Kong. They turned Leonard. Yeah, this is what made from Leonard's corpse.
We can
Oh,
rebuild
yes! The
We have the
intriguing
technology.
case of the dueling monkey, which
He's the
was
second-
actually a dueling gorilla!
The $6 billion
Orangutan.
Rangotan.
him. Yeah, that was
After
an
he
amazing
died,
He's a
thing.
different
either
guy.
by being killed by an army of birds after his defeat, or perhaps later that he having to be put down, no one's really sure. He was converted into a barrel with a chainsaw arm or something, and
Oh,
I
Chainsaw
acquired
Kong.
this priceless taxidermy.
Denji
Oh.
Kong.
Well, yeah, look at that. Wow.
What's his other arm? Like a big old clippy clip? Like
That
some
looks
kind
like
of clamp?
a crab claw.
Oh, he's a Krabby Kong.
Well, you see, you'd be able to tell what his right arm actually is, if you were looking at the full art version of Scrap CoG. However, only one such card was ever released, and I possess it!
Oh.
Oh,
Will you
cool.
use it in the
Good
duel?
for you.
No, it's far too valuable.
Damn.
Yeah, that's valid. That's valid.
Oh, I'm looking up the anime version of Scrap Kong. Yeah, it's a big clamp.
He looks a bit shit.
It looks a bit shit. And
Alright.
he's got like
Ooh, what's this? A double
It's
summon from Drew.
Double summon. I get to summon I get to summon a bunch of monsters on one turn.
Gen X controller. As a master of this card's a master of all powers and elements,
It's
Wow.
weird.
and is
My
one of the
lord.
few Gen X
Like
monsters
me.
that can communicate with its command. I think every Yu-Gi-Oh card should have flavor text. I don't care if it makes the cards legitimately unreadable. I like normal monsters having just like silly flavor text that have.
yeah.
royal
Imagine if they
effects.
had those fucking 5 paragraphs of effect descriptions and then also flavor text under that.
Yeah, and then the brave heart of Stardust Dragon allows it to return from any battle unscathed.
Uh-huh.
You
Oh,
We
also
got a-
Scrap
one-
Kong has like bucket scoops for feet.
Oh, that's nice. He's like a Transformers Devastator type guy.
So here's something fun that Gen X Ally Changer can do, is it can turn itself into a water guy.
Oh, he's become wet.
He's
Oh.
become wet.
He's used Soak on himself. Let's see how this works out for Drew.
Yeah,
And
it's,
that means I can finally bring out one of my special friends, the Gen X Ally Tri-Arm.
try.
Now, this guy does
Ooh.
have 2 arms, so I'm a little bit miffed. He
Yeah.
looks like a Mega Man, though.
One of those arms has 3 cannons on it, though.
And since he's water, I think
I can discard a card and get rid of one of those back rows.
that's right.
You can destroy one, but not the other. Phantomo
posting
always
hole on
has
our
a
Twitch
backup
channel.
plan.
Dimension
Phantomo's-
Prison and Bottomless Trap Hole.
Phantomos
Oh, God.
revealed their hole on Twitch. Not like this.
Oh no.
It's time to wrap up this little game of ours.
Well, it isn't the duel. It isn't the deck that won last year's Cup of Greed for nothing. Round 1 goes to Phantomo, the Phantom Thief.
So here's a question for you, Phantomo.
Go on.
Because you beat me in the first round, you said can you at least give me a hint about who you are so that I can maybe one day get to see your cool, like all the cool stuff you have? I just think that'd be fun.
Your Petri doesn't have a lot going on in his life. Come on, Phantom,
you
take a
gotta
look.
invite him over.
He's got
Invite him over.
Perhaps
He needs
if you're
friends.
able to win one of these duels, perhaps I could give you a little clue.
Well, Phantomo straight up taunting his opponent in an exhibition match, but he plays Scrapyard, adds 1 Scrap Tuner from the deck to their hand. There's a Scrap Beast. Kind of a cool helmet on that thing.
And now I will summon the Scrap Beast. A level 4 tuner. That makes it possible to summon one of the most powerful synchro monsters in the game, Scrap Dragon.
Does it have to be level 4?
The non-tuner Scrap Chimera is also level 4. Together, that makes 8. It's simple math.
You know
At
what?
least it's-
When you're
My
right, you're
God.
right.
He's right.
This is the math that you can understand once you've graduated from high-level Ivy League institutions like me.
Wow. Ivy League.
As a wealthy man about town, I have, of course, been educated by the finest scholars that America can provide.
Wow. Wonder if that could indicate any sort of clue.
Oh yeah, Mary Rabbit asks, does Phantomo not have an extra deck? It looks like he doesn't.
Extra deck? Hmm.
He only
Well.
he only stole the one.
You only
Well,
stole the main
when I-
deck.
Let me see. When I
Steal the
went,
side of the extra deck.
I'm not really clear on what you're referring to. When I went to Pirate Bay, I mean, when I
Don't
stole
worry
this
about
deck
it.
from the high security vault, there was mention of an extra deck, but I didn't need an extra deck. I already have this deck.
Yeah, why would you need two?
Yeah, don't worry about it, Phantomo. You're gonna do great.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Oh, wow.
I will now cause your cataster to fall into a comical pitfall.
Very funny.
So, Phantomo, I guess Where did you say you got this deck from again?
This was the deck used by the champion of the previous Cup of Greed.
No,
The almighty
I know that. I meant where do you get it from physically?
Yeah, like, was it
I-
in a museum or?
Since you are like a Phantom Thief and all.
Well, I
bank?
definitely didn't go to the piratebay.com. That
Oh,
would
yeah,
be
you-
ridiculous for
Yeah,
a
you shouldn't.
highly accomplished gentleman thief to do. Of course,
Yeah.
the deck was in a vault, like all decks are.
Yeah, you
They're
really.
stored in vaults.
You really
And-
shouldn't use the Pirate Bay. I think it's. I think there's like problems with it nowadays. Like,
I mean, also the URL. It's the Pirate Bay. Please.
It's an organization now. Thank you very much.
Organization.
yes.
Now that big nasty fridge is just trundling around the field. Scrap Beast comes back with the cool, scary face. Direct attack from Scrap Beast.
Would you let Jimmy be turned into a scrap beast?
If he wanted to.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
It's fundamentally up to him, but I think he just likes being a little guy.
I think he does like being a little guy. You're right.
He's very pick-upable, and he enjoys that.
So then, Phantomo, I'd love to hear a little bit more about you. You just seem kind of interesting.
I am very interesting. Gentleman thief characters are part of literature because people become bored with ordinary conventional society.
That's true.
Do you read a lot?
Read pulp novels.
Yeah, are you
I
familiar
mean-
with the works of Arsène Lupin?
Obviously, as a highly educated man, I can of course read French.
Uh-huh.
Definitely read them in the original French.
Uh-huh.
Big fan of Maurice Leblanc and Arsène Lupin.
Well, as a thief, I can't help but get a little greedy.
Oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh shit! Oh fuck!
Hey, Phantomo!
Pot of
Phantomo, what'd that
greed.
do? What'd that do, though?
Pot of greed. Oh, how interesting. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's a lot of
Very-
soundboard.
So loud.
Well, you see, Pot of Greed allows you to draw 2 cards and add them to your hand. I found a Pot of Greed once, deep in the jungles of Borneo.
Oh, Borneo.
Now behold.
That's so far away.
Just one of the many awe-inspiring strategies available in this ultimate deck. I summon Scrap Kong, and now it destroys itself.
Goodbye.
Which means, since a monster has been destroyed by an effect from my hand, I summon the Mech Lord Emperor, Granel Infinity.
God, it's a goddamn novel on this card.
Oh. Oh.
This guy's kind of cool, though.
Oh, it's
I like how he
so-
hovers. Oh, Kong's back!
Gotta scroll
Oh my
to read all
god,
the
my
rules.
head is spinning, everyone.
Oh.
Now, my monsters, open fire!
Wait, sorry, can you wait a second so I can finish reading that card?
It's not important. It's a Yu-Gi-Oh card. You don't need to read it.
Well, I know, but I'd really like to if you could just give me a moment.
I think Drew is trying to scan Granel for hints about Phantomo's true identity.
I don't think that's true. That seems like
Dan,
something that would not be-
What?
Dan,
What?
check the chat.
Oh, something in chat?
Check the worms chat in the Discord.
Oh, I see. Message. Let's see. Oh, change your icon, huh? Okay. All right.
So,
Just,
have you finished reading it?
Send me.
Oh, sorry, just give me another, 30 seconds? 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Well,
Hang on. Let us switch
we gotta
to.
read something real quick.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
going to.
We're all reading the effect of
We're all
Mecha
reading
Lord
the
I can switch
Emperor
it to intermission
Super
right
Grinnell, or
now.
whatever his name is.
Hello. We're back.
We're
Drew
done reading
Petri.
that card effect, folks. We
Yeah,
figured
sorry,
things out.
you can finish that. I finished reading that card now. And,
Yeah,
but
Drew
I should
Petri. It
tell you
appears. You
My
appear to
name
not
isn't for
be.
Petri, because you've been on the call for just long enough for me to finally track you, because that's right, I'm actually famous gent, famous detective.
Oh.
Detective?
That's right, I entered this tournament as a farce, and now I've kept you on the line just long enough to trace you.
This,
Oh
my
this
God.
cannot be. How
Oh.
could I have been discovered in this public stadium watched by hundreds of thousands of people?
Folks, it appears that the stadium is now a helicopter has just dropped down onto the field.
SWAT teams are
Uh,
bursting in.
It appears several armed men who I believe are Kaiba Corp security forces.
Got you surrounded, Phantomo! Come on with your hands up!
I can't believe this. The only Phantom Thieves I know, the guys from Persona 5, are weak against cops. What do I do?
Well, there's one thing you could do.
What are you suggesting?
Well, before you decide to do anything, we do need to finish the duel. Is
Yeah,
that right,
yeah,
Vince?
let's-
Will you let Phantomo finish
Yes,
the duel before you?
by
arrest
dual
them?
law, you are allowed to finish the duel before these cops start trying to arrest you. So go ahead.
Winning a duel fair and square does, I think, grant you a little bit of leniency in our Yu-Gi-Oh! World Court of Law, for what that's
You
worth.
might think that, but that's not the case.
What?
Unfortunately, I am connected to this monitor that I've been using to make sure that I've gotten all this information is connected to my life points. So, I'll ask that you get this over quickly. and then I'll probably black out for a few minutes. But I ask you to stay where you are.
Now go, taxidermied Leonard Scrap Kong. Finish this duel. And now I'll trigger my EMP, which for some reason is triggered by your life points going to 0. And now, as everyone knows, all winning attacks cause a big explosion, even when it's an attack by a chainsaw. And so now, in the smoke, I disappear.
After Phantomo.
Oh, Phantomo's gone. Oh,
The lights went out.
Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
Threw
Oh
down a
fuck!
smoke bomb and disappeared. It looks like Vince is knocked out also.
Mhm.
Well,
chaos is breaking out here in the stadium, everyone. The police are battering down every door. They're gonna have to pay for that. Kaiba Corp is not gonna be very happy about the damage to their stadium.
Yes.
Now,
good
I'm
job,
reading-
Vince / Drew Petri, on your performance today. You'll be getting your consolation prize in the mail. Phantomo, if he decides to show up, we'll be moving on to the quarterfinals, I guess, to duel against Hirano Tasselberry, and then the next time we have the Harley Davidson divisional up.
now I'm wondering what the sort of statute of limitations on a pending arrest is if you're dueling someone else who didn't try to arrest you. I think there might be some kind of legal loophole that Phantomo can exploit.
Yeah.
Only time will tell.
I believe, according to dual law, that interrupting by dual law, so long as he doesn't lose the tournament, he's kind of good to go.
Okay, well,
That
that's
is
more pressure.
unfortunately the case, but you know, you said I won't get the Cup of Greed, but I'll get my consolation prize. That's right, Phantomo in jail.
Oh, we were gonna
No.
send you like a gift card for
Like an edible arrangement.
That
Like
that
a
too.
snack.
yeah, maybe some
magnifying
Olive
glass.
Garden.
That too,
Oh.
and I'll go out. To
Yeah,
celebrate
actually,
our
the
Capra
consolation
Center.
prizes are worth a lot more than the grand prize. It turns out.
Tell him that.
We
Don't
need
tell
to
him that.
rethink
Don't tell him that. We gotta rethink that.
No, it's
Well, folks.
well,
Well.
what a night! What a night!
What a thrilling day! Thank you all for sticking with us for these last 3 hours. Wow. Let's see. So, because as a quick reminder, Content Reactor SK beat Pretty Positive and will be doing Ultimate D-Force tomorrow, as you just saw last duel. Hirano Tasselberry beat Drew Petri and will be dueling Phantomo tomorrow. Tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 3 p.m. UTC, we will be beginning the Ducati Regional with 4 duels: Old Man Slow Play versus Axel Chrome, the loser of that duel versus the Lost Kaibanaut, Yugai 2.0 versus DEKC, loser of that duel versus Nomos, and then after that same Saturday, 2 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. UTC, I believe, will be the continuation of the Harley Davidson Regional. Wow, what happened? The continuation of the Harley Davidson Regional. Something's happening to me. Something's happening to me right now. The continuation of the Harley Davidson Regional. I did it with Content Reactor SK against Ultimate D-Force, Hirano Tasselberry against Phantomo, and the winner of those 2 duels. The winners of those 2 duels against each other. So tune in tomorrow. We'll be making more posts. I'll update the bracket, tweet it out, tweet out the new schedule. In the meantime, fair play, fair duel, stay frosty, and avoid the cops if you stole last year's deck, I guess is my advice.
Shut the fuck
to you.
up Friday. Don't tell anyone if you know who Phantomo
Don't
is.
tell
Yeah.
anyone. Phantomo, I don't know who that even is.
Yeah.
Never heard of him.
Have a good night.
Until next time.
Fair play, fair duel.
I love you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Beach.
Beach.